behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello everybody, it's Palm Mash TV time once again. We're glad that you could join us today for another interview. And we're going to get to that in just a moment, but before we do, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell right here on YouTube, and you're always going to get the latest interviews whenever they become available. And we have a comment section, of course. Feel free to leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you there. And if you're on Facebook, go to facebook.com/PalmMashTV, which is our official Palm Mash page, and you're welcome to like the page, inbox us, comment, and everything you see there. And you can also email us at palmmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And you can use that not just if you're a band or solo artist, but if you're a fan, just use that same email address. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget, every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central on Roku channel Smile World TV, one of my episodes will be on there. And we're going to recap all that for you at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. In just a moment, we're going to have Lord Dash from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Very talented artist, and I think you're going to agree. And we'll get to that in just a moment, but first, here's a quick word from ClickJam. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me, thinking about what could.
Okay, it's interview time again, and with us from Minneapolis, Minnesota, we have Lord Dash. Thanks for joining us, Lord Dash.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you here. Well, why don't we start by the obvious question, because everyone has their own story. Tell us a little bit about how it began for you as being an artist.
Oh, yeah, of course. I know I was like always into the music scene. And like in high school, we just like kind of started getting a little bigger, getting serious into it. Started recording with my friends and, it got a little serious. I think after high school is when I started doing my videos and dropping mixtapes. But I know I've always been into music and making little songs, like freestyle songs, nothing really written though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell us a little bit about some of your influences that encouraged you in your songwriting and singing abilities.
I know one of my big influences was Lil Wayne. I know I listened to a lot of Lil Wayne when I was growing up. So I know I kind of like my wordplay and like kind of how I fit my words into the songs. Got that from him. And then I know, I know Michael Jackson, Prince, like the whole era back then is like kind of all fits into there as well. We got, I know like kind of the newer person, like Wiz Khalifa. I know he was like kind of a big influence when he first came out for me. And that's kind of like Tupac, Biggie. I know just kind of like the major names, you can kind of name them all. I know I like mess with kind of all genres. So I know like, I think it was, I forget the people. I don't even know the band name anymore, but it was a small band I used to listen to back in the day. I used to like too as well.
Yeah, and obviously Michael Jackson has and always will be a legend, and I can understand why you picked Michael Jackson for that.
Heck yeah.
So tell everybody where we can find your music at. I mean, I'm sure it's on all streaming platforms, but if you have physical copies too, obviously you can volunteer that as well.
Oh yeah, I know you can find me on YouTube at Lord Dash, SoundCloud, again, Lord Dash, Spotify. I'm not on Spotify and Apple Music yet, but I will be on there with my new my upcoming mixtapes coming up here. So I'll put both of those on Spotify and Apple Tunes. They'll be on kind of all platforms, Tidal. And I have some hard copies as well. You can kind of contact me through email and get a couple hard copies as well.
Okay. Well, everybody get that music from Lord Dash at all those places he told you about. I'm sure he'd love you for that.
Heck yeah.
We're getting ready to play a music video in just a moment here. It's called Backwoods and Mullet. What's the story behind that song? It sounds like an interesting story anyway.
Oh, man, it was just, I know we were like me and my guy, Woo C Black. We were in the studio just hanging out. Had a couple backwoods in the air, just chilling. And he's like, we gotta make a hit. And I'm like, oh yeah, man, we gonna put something together. Found that beat and just like, I don't know, something hit me. Backwoods and Moet came out and then we just started shooting that. I know we spent a lot of money on that video. Try to do like kind of go all out with it. Get a lot of bottles of Moet, a lot of backwoods in there. Probably smoked 100 backwoods in that video. But yeah, man, it was awesome, man. It was a lot of motivation in that video. I just kind of get like motivation to the people throughout that video right there in that song.
Okay, yeah, and it is a very good song. I've heard it a few times, and I know everybody else is going to think the same way when we play that video in just a moment. But for right now, I can't think of anything else to ask you, though, Lord Ash. But we thank you for being on the show. We'd love to have you back sometime if you got anything new to plug for us.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so here's Backwoods and Moet right here on Pomash TV. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Minnesota fish. Minnesota fish.
Smoking backwoods, sipping more wet. Got these hoes getting more wet than they ever been. It's a hoe fest. Bitches stripping, kissing both sex, and we up all night getting no rest. Walk around like we possessed. Then this pretty bitch came and confessed that she like a nigga, then she undressed. Smoking backwoods, sipping more wet. Got these hoes getting more wet than they ever been. It's a hoe fest. Bitches stripping, kissing both sex, and we up all night getting no rest. Walk around like we possessed. Then this pretty bitch came and confessed that she like a nigga, then she undressed. Then we hit the room and you know it's next. It's getting hot in here, make the hoe sweat. It's no water in here, but she soaking wet. And somebody knocking, give me 1 sec. I'ma rock your body to a slow mix. I'ma do you right till your soul lift, but that's enough of that. Let the flow switch, sipping more wet, that's the potion. With a backwood filled with potent. You make no chips, it make no sense. Why you go dip, get your hoe drenched, then she go in, back to your end. And if these hoes chicks, I'm a magnet. I've been killing the game and you can't stand it. How I'm getting it missing, it's like magic. I've been passing these hoes, I'm like Magic Johnson. Smoking backwoods, sipping more wet. Got these hoes getting more wet than they ever been. It's a hoe fest. Bitches stripping, kissing both sex, and we up all night getting no rest. Walk around like we possessed. Then this pretty bitch came and confessed that she like a nigga, then she undressed. Smoking backwoods, sipping more wet. Got these hoes getting more wet than they ever been. It's a hoe fest. Bitches stripping, kissing both sex, and we up all night getting no rest. Walk around like we possessed. Then this pretty bitch came and confessed that she like a nigga, then she undressed. Sipping more wet, smoking backwoods. She a bad girl, but her ass good. She a bougie bitch, she don't act hood. Just a groupie, please don't get misunderstood. So I hit her up, cause I know I could. Told her bring some friends, cause I know she would. We finna have a party, that's just simply put. I want her on my plate, like she freshly cooked. Smoking backwoods, sipping more wet. We ain't even meet with the hoes yet. All this ice on me and I ain't froze yet. I'm like a wide receiver the way she throwing it. And if she want a nigga, better show it. Burn the roof off, cause we so lit. Brung a pee out just to smoke it. Left the room looking like a smoke pit. Smoking backwoods, sipping more wet. Got these hoes getting more wet than they ever been. It's a hoe fest. Bitches stripping, kissing both sex, and we up all night getting no rest. Walk around like we possessed. Then this pretty bitch came and confessed that she like a nigga, then she undressed. Smoking backwoods, sipping more wet. Got these hoes getting more wet than they ever been. It's a hoe fest. Bitches stripping, kissing both sex, and we up all night getting no rest. Walk around like we possessed. Then this pretty bitch came and confessed that she like a nigga, then she undressed. Give me more sex, I need more checks, and she so wet. Me, I'm so fresh, need no coat checks, cause I'm holding on this coat tech. So keep hoping, leave you hopeless. Now you out of time, you got no ticks like a Rolex. Came for no less, having a hella time. Bitches grinding, kissing on their own sex. Shoot a video, call it phone sex. I just go with the motion. Back was the perfume and my wet be the potion. So much smoke in the room, nothing lit, but I'm choking. Her to the room and I'm busting her open. And you know I'm not bragging, right? Yo, girl left you, she would dash tonight. So you know you will not get her back tonight. She with me smoking backwoods, sipping more wet. Got these hoes getting more wet than they ever been. It's a hoe fest. Bitches stripping, kissing both sex, and we up all night getting no rest. Walk around like we possessed. Then this pretty bitch came and confessed that she like a nigga, then she undressed. Yeah, it's Lord. Get some dab sex from possessed. Minnesota. Then she undressed.
Bitch, I mixed this shit.